was supposed to be a birthday trip, a luxury villa in Cabo San Lucas, ocean views, private rooms, 6 friends celebrating together. That's what it looked like. That's what it was supposed to be. This is Shanquella Robinson, 25 years old, from Charlotte, North Carolina, entrepreneur full of life. On October 28, 2022, she boarded the flight to Mexico with 5 people she trusted. That same evening, she called her mother. She said she was having a good time. Those were some of the last words her mother would ever hear from her. Less than 24 hours later, Shanquella Robinson was dead, and the people she traveled with said it was alcohol poisoning, a sudden accident, something that just happened. But that story didn't last long. The villa they rented was exactly what you would expect. Large, private, multiple bedrooms, a pool overlooking the ocean. Photos were taken, videos were posted, everything looked normal, at least on the surface. Because inside that same villa, something had already gone wrong. On October 29th, Mexican authorities were called to the property. Shanquella Robinson was found unresponsive. Emergency responders tried to save her. They couldn't. Her family got the call. They were told it was alcohol poisoning, a tragic accident, but her mother said later she didn't believe it from the moment she heard it. And she was right too. Because days later, a video began to circulate. It showed Shanquella inside that villa, standing in the bedroom, not aggressive, not threatening, not fighting, just standing there. Another woman stepped towards her, and then the first hit. Hard, sudden. Shanquella stumbled. She didn't swing back. She didn't defend herself. She just tried to stay on her feet. Then someone else in the room, holding a camera, watching. And then a voice said something that would stay with people long after the video ended. Quella, can you at least fight back? Think about it. They weren't trying to stop it. They were waiting for it to escalate. The beating continued until Shanquella collapsed and the video ended. Now the story had a problem because the video didn't match what her friends and her family had been told, and neither did the medical report. Her death was not caused by alcohol. Mexican authorities determined the cause as severe spinal cord injury and trauma to the neck. In simple terms, her neck had been violently injured. This changed immediately everything about the case. Authorities in Mexico classified her death as femicide. An arrest warrant was issued, and one of the people in that villa was identified as the primary aggressor. And this is where the story takes a turn, because even with a video, even with a cause of death, even with an arrest warrant, nothing happened. The extradition request said needed to bring the suspect from the United States to Mexico was never completed. It was never properly forwarded through the system. And without that, the warrant went nowhere. No arrest, no trial, no conviction. In the United States, further prosecutors reviewed the case. In April 2023, they announced they would not be filing charges. At the same time, the FBI opened an investigation, collected statements, phone data were reviewed, pulled records. Years later, a portion of that investigation became public, and what they showed only made things more confusing. Different accounts, different explanation. Some said she fell, others said she didn't know what happened. But the video never changed, and neither did the questions. But the most documented part of it is also the part no one disputes. The video shows time. Time for someone to step in. Time for someone to stop it. Time for someone to say, this isn't right. And no one did. Back in North Carolina, her family kept fighting. In October 2024, a wrongful death lawsuit was filed. It named the people who had been in that villa. They denied wrongdoing. They argued jurisdiction. They challenged where the case should have been heard. In 2025, another lawsuit followed, seeking $100 million in damages, including claims against the federal government. Part of that case were dismissed. Other parts are still ongoing. As of today, No one has been extradited. No one has faced criminal charges. The arrest warrants still exist, and Shanquella Robinson's family is still asking the same question. Who is going to be held accountable? She left home expecting a vacation, a weekend with people she trusted, a moment to relax, to celebrate. Instead, she became a case, a video, a story people still can't fully understand. And the most disturbing part, this wasn't hidden. It wasn't unclear. It wasn't complicated. It happened in front of people. People who knew her. People who could have stopped it and didn't. Because sometimes the most dangerous place you can be is surrounded by the wrong people. This has been a video for you to watch and understand and learn. This has been Verdict After Dark. Like, subscribe.